I can't do supers, I've only got one hand. I slip out. Whoop. Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time. I'm your host, Islip, and today I'm bringing you this review. I'm a little excited because, I kind of wanted these guys, and I was able to get them. Oh my god, I got them at such a great price. I got them for, I think if you bought one of these guys new, I got them for about that price. All three of them shipped. I have to thank my good friend, T2RX6, podcast member, because he hooked me up with these. He had them. He was willing to part with them. I was like, let's make a deal. He said, okay, this. And I said, awesome. And yeah, that's the long and short of it. And I also want to thank somebody else. I want to thank Ben's Collectibles. He's a reviewer here on YouTube if you don't already know, who did such a fantastic review on these guys. I didn't want these guys, but I was leaning towards almost wanting these guys, and I saw that review, and I had seen a bunch of other reviews, and no disrespect to anybody else, but they just did not capture my attention like Ben did with these. And I saw them, and I was like, I really want them. And now with the new Optimus Prime for the Go, or Convoy for the Go series, turns into a bullet train. I saw a few people having a problem with that, and these are probably the same people who loved, I think it was Mastermind Creations, who did the Hearts of Steel Optimus, who turned into a locomotive from like 100 years ago, but you have a problem with Optimus Prime becoming a bullet train. What? Really? What? Anyway, and he's supposed to be able to combine with these guys. He turns into a dragon too. Didn't really get clear pictures on the dragon, and, who knows? I don't know, but it seems like a cool idea, and I'm just glad I got these guys. And I got these guys before I knew about that. Anyway, so what we've got here is, we've got Kenzan, Gano, and Jinbu. He turns into like a police interceptor. This one, a fire engine, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Sentinel Prime. And I don't know if anybody remembers the Transformers animated Ultra Magnus turned into sort of a vehicle like this, except with guns. Here he has, this is supposed to be like a drill and I guess a ladder, and maybe with a hose spout on the back. I'm not feeling this weapon at all in any of the modes. And here we have Kenzan in his jet with forward swooping wings. He's not bad, he's not great, but he's not bad with his weapon. So let's get started. That was a quick overview. We'll skip these out. These are the Kabutos, and these are coming to play later on if you haven't already ever seen these guys or what they can do. So here we have Kenzan, and now when I got this, funny story, when I got this I almost got killed because I got this and I opened it up after I got home from work and it was late, the kids were asleep, and I didn't know that there were batteries in it, and I didn't know that T2RX6 had shipped it to me with the switch on. Now, I didn't know this thing had an on and off switch. That, you know what? Takara and Hasbro, please include more of these on your electronic toys. Why are you not? There you go. So, it was on, and I accidentally, you press this button right here, this Autobot symbol, and it, activates lights and sounds. So, I pressed it thinking, oh, there's no batteries in there or anything, and that happened at about 11 o'clock at night. Suffice to say, I almost got killed. Then, while transforming it twice, I accidentally pressed that button before I found out there was an on and off switch. And I only found out because I was about to unscrew this, and I looked down, and there it is. So, underside of the car, pretty nice. You can tell something's going on there, but you really can't tell that's a robot. So, good show. It doesn't look like a real car, but good show anyway. The weapons, the swords, do plug on the bottom, and they do make the exhaust ports. We'll take those off anyway, because we got to take it off. So, nice paint. Silver here, some dark gray, which is okay. You know what? The dark gray I like better than the flat, almost white gray. Got some white, nice police colors. We don't use these colors in America anymore. We use like a darker blue or a black color. I like when the policemen dressed in lighter colors. It wasn't so scary. It wasn't so Secret Service, Gestapo kind of looking thing. No offense to any police officer. I just think these colors just look better in terms of for police. Again, rolls very well. Looks nice. Even looking through here, you can see some bits in there, but it's not like you are seeing feet. You can kind of see my finger. It's not like you're seeing feet or fists through the windows or a head. This is his Kabuto. Now this is, to be honest, this actually, the main purpose of this is to become the head and the shoulders of the combined form robot. Now, you can see there are ports everywhere. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 10 ports with which you can plug anything with a 5mm peg. So, and it's not restricted to just his weapons. You can get somebody else's, but you're supposed to put this on top, and it looks better in person, but it's still a little clunky. But he's got guns, and he can rotate it around, but I think he looks much better without. So, we'll go ahead and get him transformed into his bot mode. To do that, what we're going to do is we're going to split here. Are we going to split there? No, we're going to come over here and pull this out a little bit. We're going to pull these out. Pull the doors out! Okay, then we're going to separate this bit, and this all comes apart like so. We're going to rotate this around, flip this up. Take this bit here, rotate that just so it's out of the way, flip that so it's like that. Rotate this part, and that's going to peg in right there. And that's for this bot mode and for actually every mode other than the car mode. You plug that in. You're going to flip that like so. Come to the other side. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to rotate the windshield. Might as well rotate that first. Flip it over. Push it in. Like so. Come here. Flip this bit down. It forms his groin flap. Push the legs in at the hip as far as it'll go. And then at this joint here, just out a little bit. Oops. And there you have the legs. They're not too bad, not too shabby, not too shabby. This is uneven and it bothers me. Why are you uneven? You're the same way. You should be even. I don't know why you're uneven. Anyway, so there's that for the bottom. Whoops. Raise the camera up just a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to unpeg these. Fold them to the side. Rotate them like so that the wheels are facing opposite the lights. Fold out the arms like so. And then swing them down, rotate. Then we're going to take this part, flip it back, and see these two peg holes right here. We're going to peg those into there. And I think I'm going to pause it for a minute so I can turn on the light. But before I do that, and then his head is up like so. You come to the back, you pull this up, and there he's got his little tail, Akuma tail, whatever. And give me 1 second. Just wanted to put the light on just so we can see things a little bit better. See his So you can see his head, little tail thing, which I think is a nice, cool touch. He's got a pretty nice head sculpt. Really nice. And he's okay. He's okay. He's not perfect. Let's fix that. He's not perfect. Like from the front, once you got everything transformed all right, he looks okay. But then when you turn around to the back, you can see that he is mostly leg. Like he doesn't really have a body. He has a plate here, but his legs actually go all the way up to the shoulder. And that's because of the combined mode. And they're all kind of like that, unfortunately. But, that aside, if you transform him right, you got the illusion that he is, he is kind of sort of a complete bot. He's okay. And then you can just take his weapons and plug them into his hands. I said that. You can plug them into his hands, yes. And he's okay. Now, he's got a bit of empty, open areas. Nothing you can do about that. I forgot about this part right here. Big, empty, open area. You can cover that up by flipping this flap over, which we'll just might as well go do now. Flip it over, and that covers up the open area in the back. So, I don't think it hinders, no, it won't hinder his articulation, and he does have some articulation to speak of. We'll get to that in a second. Just get his weapons together. And turn it the right way. It's not a reverse blade sword. Fans of Rurouni Kenshin will get that. And then you can take the kabuto and just plug it on the back. And there he is, looking kind of silly with the kabuto on his back, so we just get rid of that. I don't know if he says any phrases in robot mode. Ooh. Okay, I guess he does. Let's do that again. When you click it in, it says transform. So, and you get the nice little noise, which is actually a little too late because I already finished transforming him. Let's see if he says anything else. I'm guessing that's some sort of final attack. I don't know. And that's it. He just says that. So, articulation. Rotate 360 at the shoulder, and because of the way it's transformed, you can't actually just do that. You don't have to. His arms move in and out at the shoulder, as well as just above the elbow for transformation, so you can give him a broken arm. He's got a bold socket right there. And that's it for articulation with the hands. He's got no waist because he's got no waist. But you can get him in different poses. Since this is supposed to be an illusion of the waist, what you want to do is, if you want, I mean, you got articulation all the way up to there if you want to, but what you really want to do is you can rotate it like that, or you can rotate it like this, but you want to bend it here, so that it gives him the, like this is where his butt would be, whatever. His knees bend, rotates just above the knee, so you can, whoa, you can get him in some poses if you can get his hips, if you will, to work with you. So, you can do that. You know, you can also use this as a gun if you want to. Just put it on his hand and... So, that's that. Oops. Now, I'm not going to show you transformation into combined mode. That's unnecessary, so we'll just do a size comparison. And we'll just take... I'm not going to go crazy like I normally do. At least not for this mode. We're going to take Generation Shockwave. And you can see he is a good-sized Voyager figure. A good-sized Voyager figure. So, I like that. They're all Voyager figures. I think this guy's the shortest of all of them. So, yeah. So, we'll get him out of the way. And, get him out of the way. And we'll go with Jinbu. Just because in the transformation, well, you'll see. This is Jinbu. Jinbu is this forward-sweeping airplane. He reminds me of, I forgot what his name is, but they made him into, I forgot what his name is. The manta ray guy from Beast Wars. The TFCC did a repaint in, I can't remember what the guy's name was. Oh, whatever. Even the colors kind of remind me of it. I mean, it's not perfect. Again, big gap. And this one, you can just see the seat. Look, peekaboo, that's just a robot. He's folded over farting and stuff. But I still kind of like it. I mean, I don't really leave it in this mode anyway. But he's got his sword here to be, well, something. Something, I don't know what it's supposed to be. A gun or something, maybe? I don't know, but, yeah. So we'll take that off, and we'll just go ahead and transform them. So transformation, they're not really hard to transform, I don't think. Maybe they are, I don't know. You just fold down the landing gear foist. You're going to fold these wings, I think, down. Fold these down as well. I'm going to take this, flip this over, like so. Unpeg these. Rotate the toes so they're facing the other way, and then we're going to just bring this down like that. I think I'm doing this the right way. No, actually I'm not. This stays up. And this comes down to form toes like so. And I think I'm doing it right now. Hold on. I am doing this. Yeah, now I'm doing it right. Turn this around. I got this backwards. Turn this around. Sorry guys, I haven't really transformed them too much, to be honest with you. Fold out these big monster fists to form heels. And then we're going to, I think, bring these down like so, right? Bringing you down, yeah. Fold that down like that. Rotate. Not rotate. No. Rotate. There we go. Rotate this so that this looks like this. And unfortunately, these don't peg in anywhere. It's just kind of the way they fit. So. And you can do the gear walk mode thing if you decide to. I'm not going to do it because I don't feel the need to. And we're going to come under, we'll just flip these up for a minute. Come under here and unpeg the arms, swing them to the side, bring them down. Swing them to the side, bring them down. Actually, hold on. I'm not doing something right. I think this is supposed to stay like this. And I'm supposed to rotate these up. Right? Am I right? And bring you up like that. I think. Hold on, guys. Gotta check the instructions, because now I'm confused. Alrighty, my bad. Okay, this is supposed to stay down. You don't fold that up. You bring this down, and then the sides, that explains a lot. The sides here, they peg into holes in the legs. So that will keep the legs from bending too far up. And then you just situate everything better. And sorry for all the noise, the window's open behind me. But it's freaking hot in here. And, yeah. So, pull out the arms, unfold them. Flip these bits down like so. Flip the head up and rotate it around. And there we have Mr. Jinbu. And he looks much better in his not airplane mode. I do like this. And because of the locking mechanism, I mean, he still has legs that go all the way up to his armpits. But from the front, it's not too bad. And then you can, do the movement and stuff and not have to worry about pinching the legs together to keep it, He goes with this giant sword, which is really long. Looks like a katana, giant katana. And I like it. I don't like this little knobby here, but I like it, even though it's way too big for him. So, articulation, head moves, a little up and down wiggle, not too much. Arms are on a bit of a swivel at the shoulder and the ball joint, so you get a lot of movement. They swivel at the upper bicep, and they fold all the way over at the elbow. Legs go forward, right here, bend here, rotate there, and, you can get a little toe action going. And that's about it, but you don't really need more than that to get some kind of dynamic pose. Let's see if we can... Whoops, I don't want to unpeg you. Peg you back in. So, there we go. There we go, dynamic pose. So you can get dynamic poses, and I like it. I mean, it's limited. It is limited, and there's a lot of gray plastic. I guess it's supposed to be silver. He went with gray. It's a lighter shade, but I can kind of deal with it. And if I want to, what I'll do is I'll just take this off and I'll just color it silver. I can do that. Not a problem. So we're going to get him out of the... Oh, and then he's got his Kabuto, which, you can you store it anywhere? I am not sure if you actually can store it. Oh, yes, you can. You can store it right here. Turn it the other way and store it on his back so it's out of the way. I guess, let's see. Yeah, you can store it on his back. Actually, that looks much better. But you can do that and have him bend over and just be shooting and stuff. Oh, I didn't show... it doesn't matter. I didn't show the Kenzan on... I mean, the Kabuto on his airplane mode, but it doesn't look all that great anyway. You know what? I'll do it because I'm supposed to. Hold on one second. Alright, having gotten him back into his jet mode, like so, what you're going to do is you're going to flip these forward. And the reason you're doing that is because you're going to be plugging the Kabuto in there. So you take which way am I doing it? Looks like it's supposed to be this way. So we're going to take this and we're going to plug it. Ah, okay, there we go. We're going to take this and we're going to plug it. Am I doing this right? Let's see. You're supposed to plug in right there, right? Aren't you? No, you're not. I want to know how to fix. I want to know the place where my soul is burning up. Burning up! It's supposed to go on like... it's supposed to go in like so, but... Oh, wait, maybe it's in there? I had this the other day, and I can't remember. It's not supposed to go like that. Oh. Like this? Well, this seems to be the only way I can get it, even though on the toy it is opposite. Let's see. Nope. That's the only way I can plug it in. These don't plug in. These are too big. Maybe I'm... Nope. The only way I can get the Kabuto on is plug it like so. So we're going to do that. And there we have the Kabuto on there, and now we have a very bulky plane with a nice gun. That is pretty nice, but otherwise that looks even dumber than it did before. So anyway, we'll just put him to the side. We're going to go on to Gano, who is a fire truck with giant fists on the back. I mean, you can try to put him down, but then he doesn't go anywhere. So here he is, giant fire truck with drills. Yeah, it looks okay. I like it. To be honest with you, out of the vehicle modes, Kenzan has it. He has the best one. And yeah, there's nice detail in here. And 2 ports here, 2 ports on the side, and you got the fists in the back. And sorry about that. Freaking dump truck is going right across behind my building. You couldn't do that someplace else? Jerk. Anyway, as I was saying, it is pretty nice. You know, front to bottom, you can see giant fists. That's giant arms. To put the Kabuto on, pull this off, and you turn it backwards so that the little nozzle-looking thing is facing forward. And the drills are facing backwards. Then you find, there it is. You find the Kabuto, and then you plug it on. How do I plug you on? I forgot. How do I plug you on? I got the instructions right next to me. I'm going to cheat because cheaters never prosper. Or some crap like that. I don't know. I've only had these guys for not even a whole week. Ooh, the pork shoulder's finished. Oh, okay, got it. I'm going to take this. What am I going to do? I am plugging this in the front, I know that much. Am I? Am I plugging it in the front? Let's see. I am putting it down. Ah, there we go. Yes, I am plugging it in the front. And there's this Kabuto. And it looks like the fire engine is wearing a hat, and that's dumb as hell. That looks even dumber. So, I mean, I like his vehicle mode, but his weapons suck, and his Kabuto sucks for this mode anyway. Now, we're going to go ahead and transform him. Transform! So what you're going to do is you're going to take this off. And I want to throw it away, but it's part of the set, so... we're going to take these bits here, bring them up like so, and... No, we're not. We're going to bring them up like so for the moment. And then we're going to swing this down, fold them back up, and there we've got the feet, and again, the robot fists make the heel. It's funny how the robot hands in each mode makes the heel of the small robot, the combined mode robot, I mean. You're going to take the legs and flip them around like so the wheels are on the inside. Then, and he's the tallest out of all. I'm going to raise the camera up a bit, turn it just a little bit, zoom in just a tiny bit, here we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring these out to the side, and these right here, I don't know if you can see that, they plug right into this slot right there. Bring that down, we're going to unslot these, bring them down, unslot, fold these like so, bring these down, unpeg them so that they open up into arms. What we're going to do is open this bit up here, we're going to flip out his crotch flap, and then fold it back up. And then we're going to... And that's a weird place to have an Autobot sign on his crotch. I don't think any of the other ones have that, but he has an Autobot sign on his crotch. And then you're just going to flip up the head and rotate it around. And that's Gano in his robot mode. And to be honest with you, I can see with a slight re-head mold, this could be actually, this could be brought over to America as Ironhide. So, let's take a look at his head sculpt. Something I wish I would have remembered to do. And he's got light blue eyes. They all have light blue painted eyes. There's no light piping. So, now, apparently he's supposed to be resembling a warrior monk. So, that explains his staff, his drill thing. Would have been just better if they would have just made it into a staff, but you can take this, you can unfold it, and then it's supposed to plug in, I guess. There we go. Then it plugs in, and you've got this really ridiculous thing. I mean, it would have been more impressive if they would have made it out of regular plastic, maybe. Because, look, okay, this is just so floppy, and the weapons are all floppy. They're all this horrible floppy plastic, and they combine, which makes it even worse, because now you've got horrible floppy combining plastic. At least if it was sturdier plastic, it would have made a decent weapon, but anyway. And let's see, I think you can plug the cup on him somewhere on his back, maybe. Like so, I think. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Articulation, his head does rotate. He does have has an up and an up because of transformation. Arms move at the shoulder. They move up here too, but they move at the shoulder. Rotate 360. Bend at the elbow and rotate literally right above the elbow. Legs, well, again, he's got that. Well, instead of going up to his shoulders or up to, I wonder if I have that transformed right. Actually, hold on one second. I think I'm supposed to bring this in. Am I supposed to bring this in and bring this up? Let's see, will that fit? Then bring this down. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Let me see, did I do that right? No, actually it's supposed to be extended. Well, you can shorten him up a bit. He'll be the fat guy of the group. You can shorten him up and still have articulation, and then just bring that back down. And so, then he's not short. Now he's about the same size as the other guys. If you don't leave it. I think it looks better this way. Nice little bulky, chunky guy. So we'll just leave it like that, even though according to the instructions they're supposed to be extended out like they were before. So he does have articulation, forward, back, bend at the knee, rotates. You can get in and out, but then it opens this up, so unless you have the legs extended properly, which we'll just do that. Just extend it back the way it was, and leave that. This is supposed to be plugged in. Ouch, my fingers. There we go. Plug that in. And actually still pretty much the same articulation. So, again, you can get dynamic poses, which will be, except that he doesn't have, it looks like it's supposed to rotate right here, but for some reason mine is really stiff, and I don't want to force it because I'm afraid I'm going to break it, so we'll just leave that as it is. So, but you can, bada bing, bada boom, and he does stand. So, now we're going to get them into the first combined mode. I'm not even going to show the transformation, I'm just going to pause the camera here, and I'm just going to bring it in, because it's not a hard transformation, it's just, it'll be easier to transform off camera. So, I'll put a link to Ben's Collectibles thing, and you can watch his video, and you can watch his, if I remember to do it. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, so you're going to get your 3 guys, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to take Gano, and you're going to transform him so that he looks like this. And I forgot to show something really, not really important, I guess I can show you right now, is that you can store his regular weapon on his back. So we'll just transform him basically into robot mode. You take his weapon, you form a V, and then you can either do it down here, plug it in so that it's barely sticking up like so, or you can use the other second slots and have it so that it's sticking up even more like so. Either way looks dumb. And now he looks like he's got a dong. I've got a penis! Yes! He's doing a fist pump. He's like, yes, yes, yes! Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why my fascination with always the penis. So we'll flip that down, flip these back over like so. And my nephew's just walking. I'm doing a review. You gotta go back out. I'll come out and play with you later, okay? Close the door, close the door, close the door! Close the door! Thank you. Close it. Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. So, we're going to do this. We're going to fold out what were his legs like so, and just take him and fold it down so his knees become the giant robot's feet. And, yeah. And that's pretty much it for that guy. Put him back a little bit more. There we go. Then you're going to take you're going to take Jimbu. And when he's as an airplane, he's like, airplane, you're going to fold this bit down. You're going to take his legs, you're going to rotate them inside out, and then plug them in up here. And then these bits come down to the side like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take these bits here. They plug into right up here. So let's open this up just a little bit. So just plug that in like so. And then these right here, they plug into the slots on right in the side of the vehicle. So it gives it a nice solid connection. And get in there. There we go. So that bit's there. And you're going to leave this like that. So now you've got this like so. And already I'm already seeing a bit of a problem because I don't have to zoom out just a little bit. And sorry about the unevenness of my board. You're just going to have to deal with that. Because he's pretty big. Now he's becoming really big. At this point, he is about, I think he's about liter size. I think he's actually a little bit taller than Masterpiece size. Then you're going to take Kenzan. And you're going to fold his arms and everything so that they're back along the back like so. Then you're going to take his legs. Fold them straight out. You're going to come and you're going to flip this up like so. Pull this out. Pull the thumb out. And then just rotate this and situate it so that now you've got a giant arm. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to bring out the fingers. We're going to fold the hand like so. We're going to take this right here and bend it down. Rotate the arm all the way around. And then you can just situate the hand however you need to situate it. Like so. And then we're going to take him. There's going to be a clip from the back of Jinbu's head that's going to clip right here. And then there's two pegs that will fit right here and two pegs that will fit right here. So we'll take Jinbu. We'll just bring the legs out just a little bit for the moment. Bring this down. You can kind of see there's the little clip. And get the clips in the post lined up. And put that down. And then we're going to go ahead and push the legs back in. We're going to line up the slots and the holes. There we go. And the slots and the holes. And the slots and the holes. Come on. Why are you not lined up? There we go. Nope. Hold on. What the hell? Stop making me look like a fool. I don't need your help for that. I can do it myself. Thank you. Plug it back in. And oh, I missed the hole again. I just keep missing that hole, don't I? There we go. There we were. There we go. There we were. Hold on a second. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so we're going to... That's kind of funny. Get this lined up. Push it down. You're supposed to stay in there, and then you guys... Whoops, plug in. There we go. Now you're plugged in. And... Let's see. This is supposed to be out, like so. Alright. So we've got them mounted. Sort of, right? Oh, there we go. We've got them mounted like that, and... You know, that's a little long and lanky. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab the blue kabuto. And, you know what, let's raise up the camera some because he is really big. There we go. And, right off kilter. Ow, my nuts! Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take the kabuto. You're going to pull this part out. And what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that it bends. There's a double bend. There's a bend right here and right there. You want to make sure it bends at the top. Ah, there we go. Like so. And then you're going to take this and plug this in like so, and then flip this down. And that should be it. Hold on. You're not plugging in. You're plugged in. You're in. And it's supposed to say something, but... Alright, well, he's making the same noise as he was before, and he's supposed to say something, and I must not have this plugged in right. That's all plugged in. Well, I think he was supposed to say something different, but anyway, whatever. This tall drink of water is called Go Kenzan. And to be honest with you, the name of the giant robot is just whatever the top guy's name is with the word Go in front of it. So let me bring him closer so you can see his head sculpt, which unfortunately does not rotate, but it's a pretty nice looking deal. And you can see the Autobot symbols are now a little bit altered. See if I can get it up closer. There we go. So, yeah, and there is a lot of articulation with this guy. Unfortunately, it's not going to be easy to use it for a few reasons. For one, his head does not turn. For two, because of the way it is a little hard to get anything really, other than hand movements done. You can combine all the weapons into one super weapon, which really isn't all that super. What you're going to do is you're going to take Gano's weapon, plug it in at the top of the hand here, as far as it'll go, which is almost nothing. Then take Jinbu's and thread it through. Plug it in. So now you've got this big long thing that's not even on the camera. you've got this big long thing, and then you take these, and they're supposed to, I think you're supposed to peg in right here and on the other side, but it looks really stupid. It doesn't work very well. I wonder if you can just peg it in. I guess you can just peg them next to, no. You can already see some of the issues that I have with this stupid weapon. Okay, there's that one. And that one, and if you hear me over to the side, it's because it's the only way I can reach all the way over. And then you got this thing. Yeah, it's stupid, so I just don't use Gano's weapon. I just use everybody else's weapon. You can use the sword by itself. You don't really need anything else. You can plug, if you want to, you can have him hold the sword and the short sword. Why not? And I think this could probably just get plugged into this one of the sides over here, to be honest with you. It looks like it. Yeah, so you've got storage. And then you're supposed to take the kabutos and you're supposed to combine them. Oh, my back really hurts. This review is really, really hurts. You're supposed to be able to combine them when you do. Flip this out, like so, right? And then, oh, nope, you don't flip it out. Oh, you take this guy and you just kind of wedge it on here, and then it's supposed to be like some sort of, I guess, a shield or something? If I can get it to go on, what the hell? This thing's giving me so much problem. Go in the frickin' holes. So no flies ever. And then he's supposed to hold it, which it's too heavy for his arm, and it looks really stupid anyway. So I just like to take them in this, it works differently in different modes, but just take them and plug them into the holes behind the shoulder, and it works pretty, okay, whoops. It works pretty okay, it looks alright. So they're even, and that's pretty much it. Whew. Alright. Now, depending on which bot you use for the bottom, this guy grows and shrinks. This is the standard. We're just going to go with the standard for the moment. And we'll put his nemesis, the first nemesis on the show, the first guy he fights, is Abominus, made out of cars. And as you can see, it's just really puny. This is not going to work. So, I can see why Hasbro Takara was going to make these guys bigger. I hope they still do, and I hope they still connect, so I can have a proper guy against this guy. So, here we go with Generation Shockwave. And again, you can see, he is mighty tiny. I have to get up for a minute, so I can go get the other guy. Woo! Go Kenzan, excuse me. And we're going to go with Generation 1, Predaking. And you can see, Go Kenzan is just slightly taller than Predaking. Well, yeah. The head here comes up to about his chin, maybe. So, yeah, he is mighty big. And here he is with, just because for kicks, why not? We'll just move you over. Hey, you left your leg, we don't want it. The sword I was using on my Metroplex, the giant god sword, whatever, and I do believe I can plug this into his hand. Let's see. Yes, I can. And it actually pulls the ratchets down, so, but he can sort of hold this sword. So we're going to do like this. So he can hold the giant god sword. And, yeah, now there are 3 official combinations. I will show you them now. Okay, and here is Gogano, or Gogano. And out of all of them, he seems to be the most unstable of the bunch. He's got this giant top and little itty bitty legs. He's also not as tall as the other guy was. But he has the best, I think the best kabuto. I just love that. I really do. I love that so much. So, and again, you can add the weapons and stuff. And the kabutos come together. Crap, what did I do with the last one? There it is. They come together. Let's see. It's supposed to come together like... Oops. Oops. That like that, and then this clips in right there. And it makes like a giant gunish thing. Which, okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I can deal with that. And it's supposed to plug in, and it doesn't matter. So, let's go to the next one, shall we? Okie dokie, so here we have him mostly transformed, and I'm zooming the wrong way. And, with the, Jinbu on top, this will be going Jinbu, except we didn't finish. We have to take his capital, take it, unfold it, and unfold it some more, and we've got to work on Mojo, baby. So that goes like this goes up here. I do believe it plugs in somewhat. Yep, there it goes. Plugs in at the shoulders, and then it plugs in down here. Let's see if we can get this thing to actually work this time. Okay, where are you plugging it? You are plugging it right there. Okay, I plugged it in. It didn't do it. It's supposed to make noises. It's supposed to say the name or whatever. Here we have Jinbu. Go Jinbu. And he's the weirdest out of all of them. I can't say he looks like a samurai or anything. He looks like a walking manta ray to me. His mask, let's bring his mask up. It kind of doesn't, it's very strange. It looks nice though, I like the gold. It looks nice, but it does, I don't know, it has sort of like a Guyver feel, to be honest with you. Guyver manta ray. So again, you can get him to do different things, but the legs are really spindly for him, so he ends up being off balance. You can combine the kabutos. I'm not going to do it again. And you can combine the weapons. Again, not going to do it again. And then there are a bunch of fan modes that you can do. So, well, you know, you don't have to combine all three, to be honest with you. Sometimes two works just as well as three. Sometimes two works better. Like, let's take this bit off. Take this off. Pull this off. Take these bits and unplug them. Bring the legs all the way down. Split them. Bring the feet out like so. And to be honest, that looks plenty okay. Just the way it is. It's not too big, it's not too bulky, and you can balance him, so. And his head turns, so you can get some poses. So you can do stuff like that. I actually like this form. Let's bring the camera down some, since we're not going to need it for the super duper giant robots anymore. Now he's at a more manageable size. And then you can just take this guy and turn him back into a robot. So, and then you can do all sorts of crazy things, like we can bring his other arms under and give him extra arms if you want to. We can actually, hold on a second. I can't bring that over. But you can, as with all the modes, actually, well, most of the modes, you can use the extra arms. Some of the feet that are tucked away that become arms can become extra arms. So, you can do that, and let's see, we'll give him the longer weapons for his short arms. See, where did the katana go? We don't even need to use the kabuto in this mode. We don't really need to. So we're not gonna. We're just gonna leave it be. Oh, there it is. I see it now. We'll put the short swords in his hands, and his robot hands, for some reason, are formed in a way that he can only use 5mm weapons that aren't round. They have to be like an oval shape, which unfortunately limits him to using just whatever we have here. Oh, actually, we can't do that one because of the. All right, go ahead and stick that in there, and then that can go in like so. Always put that upside down, so that you can have him armed out. No pun intended. Sorry about that. Phone memory ran out. You can stick extra weapons if you want to up in these hands if you can get them to fit in. There we go. So, that's good enough. But yeah, you get the idea. So you can do stuff like that, and, you know, or you can just have extra crazy, I mean, you don't have to follow the directions perfectly. You don't. As a matter of fact, hold on one second, got an idea. There. It's a little unwieldy, but here we have like a robo version of Go Kanzan without the kabuto on. I put the kabuto on, actually, but without it, actually, he seems to have a little bit of a twist in the waist. And you can't really see all of them, so we're going to move them back some. Just don't fall forward. So you can see, got all the arms out. And like I said, you can put the kabuto back on. Shut up! Where's the off switch? There we go. You aren't going to make the sound you're supposed to make. I don't know why, but whatever, I don't care. So you can do that. You can make him quadrupedal if you want to, if you can figure out how to do it. You can give him 4 legs. So there is, with a little bit of imagination, there's a lot of things you can do with this set. I personally love this set, and now they're coming out with an Optimus Prime that can combine with them. I am extremely happy. So again, thanks to T2RX6 for selling me this set. You are awesome, and I really got nothing else I can say. I mean, look at that. It's awesome. It's nice. It's a little off balance at times, but you can balance it. You can lay him down if you want to. But that's it. That's all I want to say. I'm Islip, and I'm done.